Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today, as you may have seen, I will be talking about the stamped promo cards. Now I've got the Judge promo card here, but this also applies to other stamped promos such as prize, trophy and participation cards. So this is something I also noticed on the recent World Final participation card, the Dragon Maid card that was recently given out to all the players that participated in the World Finals. And apparently the reason why it's quite common for these cards to have damage is it seems that they were, when they're handed and given out, they aren't stored in sleeves, they're just stored loosely in a box, so I've heard. So if anyone could confirm that or shed any more information on that, that'd be great. Just drop it in the comments below. But that will make sense as to why this damage can occur quite frequently on these cards. But I just wanted to shed some light into how to identify this damage that seems quite common, because it's very, very easy to miss and to hide this damage. I missed it on this card. The seller missed it on this card. Unfortunately, by the time I realised there was damage on the stamp, this was months after I bought the card. So it was partially my fault that I didn't check over the card well enough when I received it. But again, it's also because of just not being aware of this issue and how to identify the damage on the card. So as you can see, if I shine some light on this stamp, looks completely clean. There's a slight mark here, and I believe it's in a bit of an indent from some of the scratching. But yeah, let's see how close I can get and show you how the damage can be seen. Let's see if I can bring this closer. Right, so I've managed to get this closer while keeping focus. However, it does mean the camera might move around a bit, so apologies if that happens. So yeah, the way you can identify scratching and surface damage on the gold stamp is not to actually shine light on it, which is what you would typically do if you're checking the rest of the card like this. You actually need to bounce the light away from the card slightly so it goes dark. Now, there is a very particular sweet spot I've noticed on this card to get it to show very well. It can be hard to find, and this is why it's quite easy to miss. Oh god, it's going all over the place. My camera literally just fell over. I've probably just damaged the card even more. This is, to me, what the sweet spot is. Like, as you can see here, that stamp looks mint, looks clean, right? Nothing wrong with it. Let's just remove that light from it. Oh, the camera still wants to move around. But as you can see, right, where is it? It's about there. There's a scratch right across that E, and those leaves up there are riddled with scratches. Let's see how close I can get to show you that while it's in focus. So hopefully that's coming through well enough. But yeah, as you can see, you just have to get a very particular lighting on it, and it will show up. So that's probably the best I'll get. There's also a scratch on that L above the E. But yeah, those leaves are riddled with scratches, especially on that one, which is the one that kind of has the indent. So I think that's probably the best we get while the camera just wants to move all over the place. But yeah, I mean, hopefully that's enough for you to see it and understand that, yeah, you need to remove the light, unfortunately, to be able to get that surface damage showing. I mean, you can see it slightly from back here. You can probably see that E has that line through it as well, and some of the scratches, but obviously zoomed in, it's just way more apparent. That's quite good, actually. The light is half on it. Yeah, it's really particular. You kind of need a bit of light, but not direct on it, and it will then show up. But yeah, so that's this card. Obviously, it's very easy to hide, which is unfortunate, and just very easy to miss for both buyers and sellers. The person who sold it to me didn't notice it. When I received it, I didn't notice it. It was only until I was extensively looking over the card for grading that I picked up on that. So I hope that information just makes buying, selling, and just exchanging the cards that have these stamps on them and unfortunately are stored in the way that they are just a lot easier for everyone. If everyone knows what to look for and common issues, then it just makes everyone's lives easier. It's just unfortunate that they get handed out and stored in that way. That means quite a lot of them, unfortunately, just when given out, are already damaged. So yeah, if you're buying, try to ask for pictures with the light not on it. If you're selling, try to look at the cards while the light isn't on it, so you can see if it does have any scratches before you sell it. So hopefully that helps everyone and everyone who's involved with collecting these particular cards. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you found that useful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. I will be doing more Weiss videos. I have more planned. So hopefully you can subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.